Hi, I'm John Becker, and it's such a joy to share with you about House Churches and its relationship to PCC. Maureen and I have been members of PCC for many years and global partners in mission. You know, House Church, the whole concept is really a biblical concept. The first time it's mentioned is in Acts 1 verse 13, where it's talking about Jesus and the disciples meeting in the upper room. That was a house church. And then again in 1 Corinthians 16:19, Paul's writing to the church in Corinth saying, I send greetings to the church that meets in the house of Aquila and Priscilla. And again, we read in Colossians where Paul's greeting the church that meets in the house of Nymphas, who is a wonderful woman who led that church. And so we in PCC have wanted to go right back to the early expression of the church. We see house churches all over the world, and actually part of our ministry is helping facilitate that, especially where people can't meet in public places or there's no official church buildings because the governments don't allow it. And so people are meeting house to house and family to family, and the gospel is spreading so powerfully in the neighborhood. And so we at PCC, as we're in this COVID period where we can't gather in larger groups, we're wanting to bring the gospel to the neighborhoods through our house churches. Now, what you'd experience in the house church is a small group of people meeting together and either watching online the streamed service or watching it before and then coming and discussing the scriptures and application to our lives, praying together, worshiping together in a socially distanced and safe environment. But that's what the experience is, and it's incredible. We're hosting one in our home, and what I can promise you is because we've taken church to our neighborhood, we've seen things happen that wouldn't have happened just up here on the hill in the bigger gathering. Neighbors that are engaged, people we've met at our local park that have taken part, and people that have even taken a real interest in the gospel as a result of being a part of a smaller community of people. And so we've started already 9 house churches in the neighborhoods around Redwood City. And we're so excited those homes that have opened up and the leaders that are facilitating those. Right now we have about 150 people distributed around those 9 house churches, and we're wanting to double that within the next couple of months. And so if you feel like you'd like to be connected to either one of those house churches or would like to host or pair up with someone to co-host, we want to invite you. Just visit our website, WeArePCC.com, and you'll find the information about house churches, how you can get involved, how you can possibly volunteer. So I just want to encourage you to check it out. Don't miss out on what God's doing through us meeting house to house so that we can gather, grow, give, and go together as a body. Thank you.